My name's Bert Boyer, and I'm the Director for the Center for Alaska Native Health Research at the University of Alaska Fairbanks. The research that I personally do is in the world of genetics and genomics, so I'm very interested in how the genetic information that's inherited from your parents plays a role in health and disease, but I'm also especially interested in how environment can modify genetic risk, in particular the food that you eat, as well as how physical activity can modify your genetic risk. We're not so interested in what people are doing wrong that causes disease, but what people are doing right that prevents disease. We call it a resilience approach. A lot of the research we do is interdisciplinary research. So when you start working in the field of human health, you can't just be a geneticist, which is more my background, and do all the work, especially if you're interested in gene-by-environment interactions. So in order to do genetic research, certainly we have to involve people, and I work exclusively in Alaska Native communities in Southwest Alaska. We work in an area, some say it's about the size of Ohio, it's around 75,000 square miles. 23,000 Yupik people living in 58 remote villages, none of which are connected on a road system. So we charter a caravan. It's about a 15-18 seater plane. We have about 15 action packer totes and a portable freezer. And so we fly 365 miles south to Anchorage and then 500 miles west to Bethel. We work in 11 different communities. We'll spend about a week in the community. We work with community health aides in the clinics and live in the clinics and do all our research in the clinics. When we initially recruit a participant or a volunteer into our studies, we have a phlebotomist and a nurse that draws a blood sample. We isolate DNA from that blood sample, and then we bring that back to the lab. Once we have that, we can do a whole host of genetic studies looking at the sequence of the DNA and how sequence variants may play a role in disease risk. You know, in terms of diet, somebody in the lower 48 can't adhere to a subsistence diet, but we can learn a lot through working with people that eat these healthy foods from the land, birds, fish, marine mammals, moose, caribou, muskox, reindeer, all those things are much healthier than the store-bought food. And there are ways to eat a lot of polyunsaturated fatty acids in your diet. If you're a curious person and you're interested in research, the Arctic is a great place to be because there are so many opportunities from understanding human health to animal health and wildlife to understanding the aurora and climate change.